Hi peoples! Oh my god, I'm finally making this video. I got the idea and I made this list together a month ago. Favorite Beckett moments from season 5. One per episode. I've got 1 through 16 done. The rest of the episodes will come once the season of Castle is over. So, let's dive in. Episode 1, After the Storm. Just this one I didn't. Oh, one thing I want to say is I think I did watch every single episode before choosing a favorite moment. Even for episodes that I already knew what the moment would be. So it was good to rewatch all of them. And After the Storm was one of the easy ones. Beckett walking into Castle's bedroom, wearing Castle's shirt and holding 2 cups of coffee. She looked like an angel, since she was wearing white, and she was just this perfect vision, because Castle had thought that she might not be there, and she comes strutting in, just looking the way she did. And the key word to describe how she looked is sexy. Super sexy. Wearing only Castle shirt, the legs. And her hair was just wild looking, yet so perfectly beautiful. And she made coffee for her and Castle. It's so sweet. Episode 2, Cloudy with a Chance of Murder. I got my list right here. That one was tricky, I think. There's just a lot of great moments in that episode, and I went with when Castle is playing around with the green screen at the news studio. Beckett's on the phone looking over at him, and it's just this adorable, loving look, It's like there's her goofy man over there playing with the toys, and it's her goofy boyfriend. So she's just looking at him all sweet. Yeah, the look of love for her man-child. That's what I picked. Episode 3, Secret Safe with Me. That one, some of these are just lines of dialogue that are really good or really funny. And this one, when Beckett and the boys, was he a suspect that they were hunting down in the back of a truck? And she's got her gun pointed at him, and the line is, "Take your hands off your tool, Marco." And then Espo and Ryan just, bust up laughing just like a little bit. That line, I always have to rewatch that line like 3 times because it's so funny. And then she says, "Shut up" to the boys. So it's a really funny moment. Murder, He Wrote, my favorite episode. There's a lot of great Beckett moments in that episode too, so it was really hard. But the fan in me, the part in me that's a huge fan of Beckett's body, that overruled everything, so I pick when she and Castle are at the pool and she drops her robe and she's totally planning on skinny dipping in the pool with Castle. Oh, too bad that didn't happen. Stupid dead body falling in the pool. But yeah, she just looked sexy. Probable cause. That one was tricky because it's a very serious episode. It looking like Castle's accused of murder. So there was a scene when it's after Beckett's at her apartment crying to Lainey. And she's talking to Castle while he's in the jail cell. And he explains what the 3XK guy came to see him. And, it's the only, I think this is the same scene. It's all the same scene in the jail that he tells her this. She says it's the only thing that makes sense, and Rick says, he questions, you believe me? And she says, I never stopped. Just that line, that interaction is really great. And I love that she voices that she never stopped. Because it may have seemed like to some people that she was doubting him, but I never thought so. Because she knows him. Episode 6, The Final Frontier. It's the casket scene after they're running with the guy that she knew in college that calls her K-Bex. She admits to Castle. I'll have to read this one because it's a long line. Okay, yes, I was a sci-fi loving, costume wearing geek, and you know what? Not ashamed of it or of Nebula 9. And that line just speaks volumes, not just about her, but it's a way for us fans to connect with her, because I would feel like I could say the same thing about Castle. I love the show so much, and I can't be ashamed of it. It's a brilliant show, and I can't be ashamed of being such a big fan. So I love that Beckett's not ashamed of loving Nebula 9 and being a mega fan. Super mega fan. And she's not ashamed of wearing Nebula 9 costume. I've tempted to dress like Beckett, and I can't be ashamed of that because it's fun. And I wear my hair like her sometimes too. I'm sporting the Beckett ponytail today. Swan Song. That episode was so different. I have to go with the ending when Beckett finally really talks to the camera, and she does this and looks cute. That's one word to describe it. She looks seductive. And she leads the cameraman to the supply closet and locks him in there. Funny, adorable. And this is going to end up being part 1 of 2 parts, because this video is long enough as it is. So, to be continued.